Hello YouTube, Captain Mac here, owner of Captain Mac Trucking, and welcome back to the next episode in the life of a virtual truck driver. That's what we're calling it, right? Life of a virtual truck driver. I can't keep up anymore. Last time we made a run down to San Diego. We did hit a couple of discoverables on the way, and we got a little more experience, but we didn't quite make it up to level 2. That's what we're trying to get to next. We want to get to level 2 so that we can increase both our money that we're making, but also the experience we're getting per job. So let's go ahead and take a look at the job market here. Still don't have our own truck, so we're stuck with the quick jobs. Now, we've discovered 4 different cities, so we can take jobs out of any of those cities. So you see that the list, well, the list still isn't very long, is it? Here we go, though. Here's what we're looking for. Check this out. Important delivery. Okay, so when they have these 2 blue arrows on them, we're going to make more money on the job, which it's already included right here. You don't make more than what this says. So the cost of this job is already with the extra money you'll make. But you also get additional experience points for taking this delivery. All right, so this one's $2,800, plus we're going to get extra experience points. So it's a no-brainer to me. This is the one we're going to take. And it's going to take us through 1, 2, 3, 4 different cities. Oh, yeah, this is money right here. I'm taking this one. Take this job. Take this job and shove it. No, just kidding. That's a song, believe it or not. It's a real song. Okay, map real quick because I want to make sure that we take the opportunity to hit any discoverables that aren't too far out of the way. I don't want to go way out of our way to do it. There's a repair shop there. There is a discoverable over here. The problem, though, is we would have to go down and then turn around and come back. I'm not doing that. We're not messing around with that right now. If it was an easy trip around, like over here, then I'd say no problem. But no discoverable there. We're going to swing a right. No discoverable there. Wait, that's it? That's the whole job? Did I miss something? No, that's the whole job. That's not that far, is it? I thought it was further than that for some reason. Well, that being said, maybe it is worth the effort to go down here. And, well, there's a rest area right here, actually. So we'll just turn around in the rest area and come back. How's that sound? Groovy. Let's reset, though. Let's just go to here. So we'll go down, turn around in the rest area, and then we will come back. Did it want us to get up? Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I like that. That's what we're going to do, and then from there we'll go on up here. There's no other discoverables. However, we are going to discover Oakdale, Stockton, and Sacramento, and maybe Truckee? I wonder if that's a real place, Truckee. I've never heard of that. Anyway, we should get 4 new towns opened up, or cities opened up, which is fantastic. So, let's take a quick look at our rig here. Actually, what is it? Number 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 7. Which one was the one that was like a far out view? That doesn't help. Oh, look at that. Jim Palmer Trucking. Oh, look, there's a Walmart trailer over there. Fantastic. There's Swift going by. So clearly, and you can see Swift is on a AI truck. So yeah, now we're going to start seeing, I think, more of the appropriate trailers in here, and that's awesome. I like that. That's kind of weird. The trailer right next to us looks kind of funky, doesn't it? Now this one's a reefer trailer too. So what are we hauling? Fruits. 37,000 pounds of fruits. Fantastic. All right, let's jump in here and get this fired up. We're going to be taking a left and then another immediate left. So let's get fired up. You got to make sure you have your lights on. I could put this on a button or something, but I'm not going to. If you don't have your lights on, you will get a ticket. There we go. That's where I want to be on this one. Can you raise it up? Does the seat go up eye level? That tilts it up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's where I want to be right there. All right, let's get cracking on this thing. We do have that trailer to our left, so we're going to pull straight out for a second here, and then we'll go ahead and cut it over here. Make sure we're not going to bump into him. Where's Frank? I don't see Frank. I guess they don't have a Frank here. All right, so we're going to go up over here because we want to make some room for this turn, so we're not bumping into anything. Swing it nice and wide. Make sure we don't hit the nose there. There's a copper there. What do you say there, copper? All right, looks clear to me. Anybody see anybody coming? Nope. Okay. You guys aren't helping if you're not speaking up. Ooh, did not want to make that turn, did it? Yeah, you can wait for me there, cop. That's right, buddy. Now, don't mistake me, quote unquote, bad mouthing the cops on the video game as anything, because the truth is, I actually, in my regular job, I work with cops a lot, and I have a lot of respect for police officers. I just don't like police officers in game. I got my green light now. See, these guys all run red lights, all of them. Why aren't you giving them tickets? You should be pulling them over, hauling them to jail. That's, you know what, they're gonna hurt somebody. That's dangerous stuff. I want to protest. Little drink of my sody pop there. Better make sure a cop doesn't see me drinking and driving. He might think it's alcohol. Alright, what are we looking for here? 55 miles an hour? I doubt it. I'm going to go ahead and let it speed up, but I'm going to tell you right now, somewhere up here, I will bet you it's going to turn to 30. And it's going to do it without giving you a sign or a warning or anything. It's just going to go 30 miles an hour, and then a cop's going to be right there and give you a ticket. It's going to happen. I can feel it. $7,400, not doing too bad. You gotta love where these merge because they're really bad about it. Look at it, he's slamming on his brakes. Yep, it did. It changed to 30. I didn't see a speed limit sign anywhere. And it's gonna change back to 55 right here. Watch. Yep, there it is, 55. What's the point in 30 miles an hour right there? It doesn't make any sense. And I doubt in the real world that it's like that. Although it is the government that determines, you know, what the speed limit is, and you know, governments aren't known for their common sense, right? I'm just saying. Alright, let's get on going here. I got turn signal on. Nobody coming, so we can merge right on into the lane without any problem. And we are away. 232 miles to go. There's nobody out here. Boy, this load's a little heavy for this truck, huh? Look how bright these brights are. You ready? Bong, bong. It's like makes me think of like a UFO landing to abduct somebody. Look how bright those are. They're so bright that if you flip them on during the day, you can see them. That's some pretty bright brights, huh? Alright, we're getting what? 5? Is that 5 or a 6? Can't really tell. It looks like a 5. 5, maybe 6.3 miles per gallon. That's about what I would expect right now. Trudging on up the hill here. Put the cruise control on. Set it to 57. Let it get itself to 57, and then we should be good to go. You may note, so yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this. I'm not doing anything off screen with this. So, you know, mods and stuff, obviously I do that off screen, you know, loading mods and stuff. If you want to see how to load them, let me know. I'll show you. It's really simple. It's not hard at all. I mean, if I can figure it out, trust me, you can figure it out. But I'm not doing any driving off screen. I'm not hiring any workers. The idea here is for you guys to be able to see everything that I do. So obviously right now we're driving at night. We're going to have lots of night driving, lots of day driving. Now driving at night has an advantage, of course, because there's less traffic, right? I mean, that's an advantage. Now again, they don't have the type of traffic that you would really have in Southern California in this game. But here's another thing too. So we're on the 99. The 99 is 3 lanes on each side. Interstate 5 on this one and Interstate 15 both. Those are 5 lanes on each side of the freeway. 10 lanes total. Okay, so they don't have all the lanes actually that you would have, and I'm not sure why they did it that way. Maybe just to add to the difficulty, or maybe because everything's compressed, making the lanes smaller made more sense, or making less lanes made more sense. I don't really know. But in reality, Interstate 5 and Interstate 15 going through Southern California, going all the way up north too, is it's 5 lanes on each side. And it's that way for as long as I can tell. I've never driven all the way up Interstate 5, but I actually watched a show recently called Highway Through Hell. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. If you're watching this video, you're probably like a truck driving fan, so you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. It's the Coquihalla Freeway through Canada, through Western Canada, and they call it the Coke, C-O-Q. They call it the Coke, but I believe that is an extension of Interstate 5, which runs, you know, all the way up the coast of California. But the show's really neat now. There's I caught it on Netflix. There's only 2 seasons right now, and I watched both of them. but it's heavy wreckers, the guys who go out there and respond when, you know, idiots like me take a corner too fast and roll their truck. But it's really cool because the Coquihalla Freeway up in Canada, you know, they get snowstorms up there that are just atrocious. And so you got these trucks getting stuck on the freeway and slipping and sliding all over the place. Look at that speed limit just dropped to 40 right there. So good thing I saw that cop slowing down, or I'd have been up a creek without a paddle. See, now this is one of those things I don't understand in this game, because I guess it's because they didn't continue the freeway, but in reality, they're not dropping this thing to 30 miles an hour right here. Dude, you need to go. Boy, they really got the drivers right, didn't they? You know what? I'm cutting you off, buddy. They got the drivers right on this. I'm here to tell you, folks. These drivers are horrible. They will not move for you. They will cut you off. They will... Oh, they're terrible. They're terrible. Anyway. So, yeah, when you drive up the Coquihalla Freeway, you know, if you don't know... If you either don't know what you're doing, or if you're not paying attention, or you don't put your chains on, anything like that, you're going to get stuck. No two ways about it. So these guys, you know, these heavy wrecker guys, there's a Walmart truck, cool. These heavy wrecker guys, that's what they do. They tow them up the hill, they pull them out of the ditches, stuff like that. I thought it was pretty cool. I had a good time watching it. My wife's, of course, laughing at me. She's like, "You're such a dork." I know. It's alright, though. But, neat show. So if you haven't had a chance to watch it, Highway Through Hell. Catch it on Netflix. And I'm not paid by Netflix to advertise for them, so... Come on, dude, yo! Now, you see this guy barreling down here? I'm going to try and beat him. Oh! The light turned... Oh, I hate you. The light turned red. I didn't see it turn red. See how terrible those lights are? Come on! That's ridiculous. That's terrible. Oh, I hate you. I hate you. Alright, let's get down here a little bit. We're going to go up here. We're just going to pass the little question mark there and figure out whatever this discoverable is. I'm guessing it's a recruiting agency, but I'm hoping it's another truck dealer. We'll find out here in a second. And then we're just going to pull into that rest area and flip a UE, and then head back over here to the freeway and get cracking back on trip here. So, yeah, it's got to be a recruiting agency. I don't see a sign for a truck dealership or anything like that. So, yep, there it is, recruiting agency. That's all right, though. You know, again, when we go to hire, here we go. Let's just pull right in here. When we go to hire drivers to build our company, the more recruiting agencies we've discovered, the more drivers are going to be available to us. So, that's important. Let's get past that sign so we don't run into it. I don't see anybody coming that way. Anybody coming this way? Yep. There's always one. Now watch. He'll keep coming, and then sometimes they'll stop right there. It's like, really? You're killing me, Smalls. Okay, we're going to drag the trailer off that curb, but it is what it is. Not the easiest place to turn around there. As long as it doesn't do any damage, we're fine. Alright, back over here to the freeway and back on course so that we can wrap this one up. So really the length of these videos is going to be dictated primarily by the length of the trip. So when we start doing longer trips, obviously the videos are going to be a little bit longer, unless you guys want me to cut out like the middle portion where I'm just driving and driving and driving and just like bleed them together. I can do that. Just let me know down in the comments. But ooh, I'm going a little fast there. If I don't hear anything from you guys, then I'm just gonna keep on doing what I'm doing here, and when the videos get longer, they get longer. There we go. We don't want to hit that sign there. It's a good thing I slowed down. There was a cop behind me. Yeah, so, you know, basically the length of the trip is going to determine the length of the video for the most part. And, you know, when we got a new, like after this one, we should get another skill, or another skill point or whatever. So, see, now that's how it should be. See, it just rolls right into this lane here, right? And then now I've got plenty of time to gain some speed and move over, and I didn't have to stop on that hill. I gotta let this truck by though. Now watch this. I gotta zip. Oh, what are you hitting your brakes for? Oh, come on, buddy. Jeez Louise. These guys, oh man. You want to hear the really bad part? That's how people really drive in this country. They're crazy. They don't care. I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you something about people driving. And I don't know how it is in other countries. When I was in Japan, I lived in Japan for 3 years, and it was the same there. So say what you want about the Japanese, they're not as polite as you think they are. When people get in a car, they're a different person. I'm telling you right now. People do not act the same in their vehicle as they would in person. I'm driving down the road, somebody cuts me off, flips me off, gives me the middle finger, which if there's any of you who don't know what that means, it's not nice, okay? Gives me the middle finger, honking and swerving and acting a fool. And I'm telling you right now, if they were standing in front of me, they would not act that way. For 2 reasons. 1, because that's not how they probably normally act. And 2, I'd smash their skull. I'm telling you right now. I know, that sounds terrible. I can only put up with so much. I'm a very nice guy as far as I'm concerned. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one who thinks that. My wife probably thinks I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy, but man, people are jerks when they drive around. They are just rude. They don't care about anybody but themselves. They're only interested in where they're going and what they're doing. And it's terrible. You know, I tend to drive the speed limit for 2 reasons. 1, just because I think it's just the right way to go. It's 65 miles an hour down the freeway. Really, that's fast enough for me. I leave a little earlier, so I'm not late for work, things like that. On occasion, I get in a little hurry, and I go up to maybe 70. Okay, but people are doing like 90 miles an hour down the freeway, and when I'm driving 65, they're honking at me and acting like it's like I'm the cause of a traffic jam or something. I'm doing the speed limit. Just because you want to do 95 miles an hour down the freeway doesn't mean I have to. I mean, that's just ridiculous, right? I shouldn't have to do 95 miles an hour down the freeway just to suit everybody else. Especially when you consider the fact that 95 miles an hour down the freeway is extremely dangerous. Where's my exhaust brake? This thing should have an automatic exhaust brake on it. Anyway, that's dangerous stuff. You see how they're all stopped right there? They're all stopped. So what I do now is I just do this. And that way, if there's a car coming that I can't see, I don't run into them and I don't have to stop. It's a yield, people. A yield, not a stop. And I'm still getting... I can't get over all these cars. Look at, they're so old. And the cop cars all have like these fancy rims on them. Yeah, that doesn't happen around here, let me tell you. Oh, come on, you old beast, get up the hill. Still got 41 miles to go. You guys got to listen to me talk for a little while yet, don't you? I think I mentioned it already. Kind of the hard part is for me making these videos. What do I talk about? You know, I'm having a one-way conversation here. I'm talking into a headset. Nobody's responding. I think I'm funny. Do you guys think I'm funny? Don't answer that. But you know, it's, I don't know, 30 minutes of talking to myself. And I don't usually talk to myself. I'm a little nuts, but I don't talk to myself. I'm not that nuts. So my wife talks to herself. Is she crazy? I don't know. My wife's crazy. I love her to death, though. She's awesome. She's crazy, but in a good way. She makes me laugh, and that's important. Oh, come on. Ambulance. And no lights on it. See, now there's a more modern car. There's one that looks kind of like a Land Rover. Prius. Ugh. Ugh. You know, here's the thing. The concept of a Prius, obviously, it's an electric or a hybrid electric car, so it uses a lot less fuel, mostly electricity, and all that. That's fantastic. I think that's awesome. But seriously, did you have to make it such an ugly car? Did you have to make that car look so absolutely, completely, and totally stupid? Because it does. It's a horrible looking car. It's and people buy it anyway. They're like, I don't care how it looks. Well, I got news for you. I do. I hate the way that car looks, and I would never, ever buy one. Why would I pay money for something that ugly and hideous? I'm not paying money for that. You're out of your stinking mind. And they're not cheap. They're not cheap. They're like, well, probably not quite. They're about 32,000. I'm going to have to look it up now. Watch, they're going to slow down. They slow down before they get to the exit. Idiots. They're like $32,000. $32,000. There's one of them in front of us here. Look at this thing. Does that look like a $32,000 piece of equipment to you? Look at that thing. Come on, truck, get up the hill. You gotta hold the brake on. Look at that. It's ugly. Come on! Who would pay? Well, obviously a lot of people. Dude, the truck's like 20 feet in front of you. You can go now. Oh, I would never, ever pay money for one of those things. No way. Now, there are a couple of electric cars out there and hybrids that are actually decent looking vehicles. But that is not one of them. My turn signal turn off? No, it's good. What, did everybody and their brother take that exit all of a sudden? I'm pulling out. Make him wait for me. See them big old boulders over there? We don't want to hit those. Oh, Truckee! We discovered Truckee. You know what I just realized? We didn't discover any of those other towns along the way. I guess you have to exit to discover them. Let's take a look. We didn't discover them, did we? Doesn't really tell you on here. I'm guessing maybe we had to... Well, we went through Stockton. I didn't see it say that we discovered it. Sacramento, we probably got to go over here to discover it, huh? Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, well. Let's get this load delivered. What this truck seems to be struggling with this load, doesn't it? What did we say it was? 32,000? 37,000? Well, that's pretty heavy, 37,000 pounds. Oh, well. It is what it is. Keep on trucking. Don't you dare turn red on me. I can't believe I got a ticket for a light that changed to red when I was already, like... Oh, we gotta pull in here. Right? Oh, look at where they want us to park it. You know what? I've done this one before. Are you honking at me? You can wait, son. You can wait. I'll get there when I get there. The cop's sitting right there. Is there anybody actually in there? Nope, he's in the donut shop. I have cop buddies that I actually work with on a daily basis, and I give them a hard time about stuff. Hey, you guys want some donuts? Shut up. Shut up, man. They're good guys. Good people. Guys and gals. So we got enough room there? I don't know if... no. No, I don't like that. Make sure we don't hit that car. Back over here. That's where I want to be, right there. Alright, up and around the corner, folks. I love the sound of this thing. I don't know how realistic it is, but it sounds good to me. I keep an eye on them vehicles in our right mirror there. One of them, I guarantee we're going to set off the alarm on one of them. Even if we don't touch him. Okay, let's straighten it out. Would have been better if I made it just a little wider and just kind of continued to turn all the way around. Oh, I started too soon. Not yet. Now we crank it. I couldn't get it back quick enough. That's alright though. Not bad considering, right? I'm not feeling the love, guys. There we go. Only took us 2 tries that time. That's not bad. Do I get a round of applause or what? I think that's pretty good. I know Shaker's going to be like, man, you're doing that all wrong. It's a disaster. Hey, look, we got promoted to level 3 there. I guess we'd call it a promotion. So that means we get to pick another one of these. Now, if you remember last time we talked about it, this is the only one where the two ranks both give you an increase in experience points. Excuse me. The rest of these only give it to you on one, right? So, if we grab the second one of these, this takes us to plus 30%, an additional 10, right? But If I grab this one, is 22. This one's 18. Remember, this one was 25. So if I grab this one and do a long haul job that's a just-in-time delivery, then I get an additional what? 45%, right? Yeah. But I don't think we're ready for a long haul yet, are we? It's over 250 miles. I don't know. Do we want to do any long hauls yet? See, that's the debate here. I'm thinking grab the next one of these because we're still very low rank here, so it doesn't take anywhere near as many points to get to the next rank, right? So if we grab the next one of these, we should get that. We should get another one relatively quickly. Then we grab that one, and then we're really cranking them up because then you can get up to 55% extra by doing an urgent delivery plus a long distance. That's what I'm going to go with. So we're going to go with just-in-time delivery. We're going to apply that. Probably won't see the jobs pop up on the next one, but maybe we will. We'll see what happens. So in the meantime, that's going to wrap it up for this one. Once again, folks, I had a good time. These are actually fun. I enjoy doing this. It's a lot of fun. So I'm going to keep on doing this. If you haven't had the opportunity yet, as always, hit the subscribe button down below. Tell your friends how wonderful I am and how much you enjoy listening to me run my mouth for 30 minutes at a time. Keep on trucking. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. We'll see you guys next time.